Oh my god. One second. There's obviously a problem with my audio. Give me 1 second. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Give me 1 second. I have no idea what's wrong with the audio there. Oof, that was bad. Give me 1 second to try and fix it. Oof. Alright. So I think that's a problem with the capture card. I just don't know where. Let's see. Oh. I want this to only be hearable by me so that you don't have to hear that. Capture card, just monitor only. Okay. Okay, so only I can hear this now. Hopefully. It's back, but I can't hear it. There isn't any audio on the capture card. Huh. I think I found the connection that broke. Oh, capture card seems to actually be frozen. Capture card. Capture card. Is there a way to refresh this? Huh. Properties, deactivate, activate. Oof! Ah. I hope you can't hear that still. That is so grating on the ears. What the hell is wrong? Give me 1 second. This is a problem. Another problem. Why is it always a problem? It's not a capture card problem. It is a problem with either Nintendo or the ROM. Or my Wii. So sorry about this. This shouldn't be happening. SD. Go to this. I'm going to listen to it and see if it's... the audio is bad. I didn't mean to do that. Check out Advanced audio properties to make sure. Yeah, only I can hear it still. but it is loud and oof, it is bad. I don't want to play without any audio. That'd be bad too. Cuz okay. The reason that seed is unsupported, by the way, is because it is the wrong version. That's a seed that we played last time. That's a 1.3 version. Ooh, audio might be back. Okay. I think it's a problem with that song. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna see if past the audio is okay. Well, I'm just gonna name this Rando because I can't think of any names right now, and I don't think there's anyone in the chat right now, so I'm just gonna call this Rando. And I'm just gonna name this horse. Nope. Could also be a an error with the uh there could be an error with the randomized audio. Oh, so there's something wrong with the music. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. That's unplayable. I'm just gonna hide this real quick. I'm gonna go back to monitor off, which is normal. And then we're going to turn this off for a second. Give me 1 second to produce a new seed, but I'm gonna keep the audio how it's supposed to be. Actually, something I can do is I can see if it's just that or if it's a problem with my. Give me 1 second. I put it back to monitor only, so that you shouldn't be able to hear if it's awful. But I'm gonna go back to see if my normal, uh, normal ROM is fine. Which this is my normal Twilight Princess ROM, so. I really hope it's not that bad. There's no audio at all. Why? Why isn't there? Ooh. What the hell? It's not being sent into my ears. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, so at least that's fine. So it is just a problem with the rando. I'll make it so that none of the music should be randomized. I think that's the fatal flaw I made in that seed. I'll report that to the devs to see if they need to fix that for version 1.2 because that's the version of rando I used. But just give me 1 second to create a new seed. I love when my game messes up. And the reason I wanted 1.2 is because it was more stable. especially since we were having a lot of trouble with 1.3. We had some trouble with 1.3 earlier. Stable 1.2 to 1.2. Glitchless, and you need all few shadows to enter the castle, all mirror shards to enter Palace of Twilight, open, Farron Woods, bugs, sky characters, gifts from NPCs, shop items, hidden skills, all pulsals, normal, item scarcity, key sanity, anywhere. Excluded checks, that's just going to be the 60 Po Giovanni check. Starting inventory, Shadow Crystal, Zant, Mirror Heart Container should be a progressive fused shadow. Skip prologue, Farron, Eldon, Laneru, Desperadero, major cutscenes, minor cutscenes, fast iron boots, quick transform, instant message text, increase spinner speed, transform anywhere, shops display the replaced item, few traps, starting day noon, hint distribution balanced, open grove on Temple of Time. I'm going to generate a new seed. Sorry, this happens all the time. I'm just waiting for the seed to load. Oh, there it is. They have a wonderful ability for you to just so I'm not going to randomize any of the background music. I'm not going to randomize the fan. I'm just going to keep all the audio the same. I am going to randomize the visual cosmetics though. And that's all. And I'm going to include a spoiler log and I'm going to download that. Okay, and now I've got to patch the ROM. File Explorer. This is what I would have wait, hold on. The audio shouldn't have messed up back then. Why was the audio so bad? It's just for the music too. That was the only part that was bad. Okay. Well, then but it was only when I selected that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to. I just did this one. Just seeing if anyone's in chat. Nope, no one's in chat. Okay, so no one will have to see this me making a bunch of mistakes. That's fine. just and over here. This can go back to here. I'll put a name. So that in there. Now I've got to wait for my thing to complete. I just got to put the ROM back in my SD card and then we can play it. And hopefully the audio shouldn't be busted next time. I wish there was a better way to do pass through with audio, because for how I do it now is while I'm playing the game, I just use my capture card for audio, and I use my pass through monitor for visual gameplay. And I believe that sometimes creates a disconnect or an out of sync experience, and that's bad. So I want to find a new way to get audio, but I figured I'd have to pull it from HDMI anyways, which would just be the same thing, you know? So I don't know. There's a better way to do it with Nintendo Switch, but not with Wii U. You know what I mean? Actually, there is a better way to do it by using the Wii U gamepad. You can connect it. I can connect it to my mixer and have it on monitor for me personally. But that sounds like a lot of work, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay. It just finished loading, so let me eject the SD card. Okay. I hope it's not going to be like yesterday where I do all this work and then just decide not to play the game. Or decide to just end stream and quit because of how much work it's taking. Okay. All right. Can't wait until I turn the capture card back on and then I listen to the audio and it's absolutely awful again. Who knows? Maybe I'll just turn up my volume on my TV or my monitor rather. It is a TV, but it's not really a TV. It's just a monitor. Small personal TV. You know what I mean? Like the ones that I used to use it as my monitor back before I got my new monitor. But I'm going to listen to the audio and see if the music is just as awful. Because then it could I don't know what it could be a problem of. Maybe it's because I have that broken seed in the randomizer file. That's a 1.3 seed. I don't know. It could cause the audio problems like that. But personal Carlo. That's the name of the seed that I got. So. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. Yay, audio's back. Okay. Don't know what that was about then. All right. Okay. Oof. After all that work, everything's back to normal. Yippee. Uh oh, no. I'll just keep it as a Pona. It's not like you read the text anyways. Not really like you read the horse's name anyways. So, okay, what I can't have because I'm playing on 1.2 now. What I unfortunately am not allowed to have anymore is uh I don't have a randomized starting location. I always start at Link's house, which is a little unfortunate because I'd like to have a random starting location, but at least I shouldn't get random crashes. And if I do, I'm gonna save more often so that it shouldn't happen that badly. Because I really do want to play a rando on stream. I don't want it to be just a mess all the time. Okay, so am I audible here? Yeah, I should be. Uh, is my capture card too loud? No. Okay. Well, there. That. How's that distance? Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so now since I can't get a randomized starting location, it's not gonna be super fun, in my opinion. Or like it's like the like save resetting is not gonna be super fun. Also, my heart's being black is weird. All right, I'm gonna get a few checks in. Or done, and then I'll head up and see if there's anything new. Oh, can you see a tracker? Yes, you can. Awesome. I just didn't have it up on my screen so I couldn't see it. But yeah. Oh, and I got a postal, so I'm gonna mark that. All right. I want to lean whatever. Oh, one place an unfortunate place. Wow. That was awesome. Great. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta adjust myself properly more because I want to be slightly closer to the microphone. I want to be a little louder. I want it, but I don't want to be, peaking my mic any like I used to. And rather, I should not have the mic this like that. I should have the mic like that because I don't want to be peaking the mic by doing because they don't have a pop filter. Anyway. Fortunately, we didn't get really good visual cosmetics, but that's what happens when you randomize. I once had her give me the actual fishing rod in one of my randos. That's a small key for Palace of Twilight. Oh, accidentally tabbed out of. This is the sign. No, it's not. That's not the sign. That's what the hint signs look like, but that's not what that's not where the actual hint sign is. I should check. Okay, I'm gonna check the store to see what the item in here is. What is that? That is Zora armor for 30 rupees. Okay, we're gonna be getting grinding for rupees to get that armor. That is super important. Zora armor for 30 rupees. Okay. There should actually be 15 rupees up here. I wish I was better at being like a speedrunner. Well, I wish I was a speedrunner. I wish I could, put in the effort to actually work on myself like that. Ah, damn. I'm glad for Rando they got rid of that annoying animation that was in the original game, wherein every time you restarted the game and you picked up a rupee, you would hold it up like, "Oh, isn't this the coolest shit ever?" But yeah. Now that only happens with randomized rupee locations. Nice. I'm gonna also grab the iron boots or the iron boot check. So there we go. Iron boots or purple rupee. That's good. Now I can grab the Zora armor. Okay, so I grab Zora armor. What else is there? I think the the hint sign is actually in front of Link's house. So Zora armor. Um, the last thing I can really get is the. Oh, there should be 2 checks I think I can get. I like starting off with the wolf armor, well, the wolf link, because or like the shadow crystal, right? Because um, I find it super really annoying not to have any ability to hurt or like attack things. And you know, when you go into this area right here, there's a grotto right here, and then you know you need to like kill things in order to do the grotto, right? Actually, I think you need the a lantern in order to do this one. What noise was that? Oh, that's my. Sorry, Nintendo has a thing where my Wii remote will vibrate instead of my controller, and it was on my desk, so it was making a loud noise. But no, I have it on my lap, so it should be fine. Anyway, so I need the lantern for this one actually. But there are a good amount of rupees in this place, so like that 20. Yeah, your heart. At least when you have black hearts in this game, there's a way to tell if you have low hearts. In the Ocarina of Time randomizer, whenever your hearts are randomly like colored black, you just can't see when you are low on health until you hear the beeping noise. So this is helpful. All right. Well, that's gonna be enough rupees for a while. Anyway. Actually, it's not going to be useful for a while because I'm going to have to use. I'm gonna have to use this to get. I'm gonna have to use 100 rupees in order to get the. What's his name? His purchase of the bottle of lantern oil to see what that check is. All right, so I just have to do this faster than a minute 30. Oh no, you don't. Oh my god, this goat, go there. Oh my god. Why did that goat go in the complete opposite direction of where it was supposed to? Hello. Hero Shade, welcome to chat. You're on YouTube, so you're not going to be able to see your chat on your stuff on screen. If you were on Twitch, your messages would appear right below my tracker. That's just like my disclaimer. I'm not technically allowed to show YouTube chat on screen because of Twitch TOS. That's not what I meant to press. But yeah, I'm playing Twilight Princess Randomizer. Had a little bit of trouble before I got this little rando started. Like that's I just started. So welcome to chat. I'm playing on the Twilight Princess Randomizer 1.2. Because 1.3 had is unstable still, and last time when I tried to do 1.3 seed, there was a crash at Mallow's shop, and I would have lost out on like 5 checks if I just let that happen. So yeah, I couldn't play 1.3, which is unfortunate because yeah. But anyway, we're gonna play 1.2 seed. I've only checked a few things, so now I gotta. Okay, so that guy gives me 100. Gives me a check for 100 rupees. You say welcome to tab, but I'm not. Welcome to the channel. I don't have a sub, /J. Yeah, yeah. You better subscribe. Do it now. I mean, I only have like 10 subs anyways, so. Oh, I forgot to check the hint sign at Link's house. Big wallet. That's really nice to have early on. Can't get to northern. I can't get to northern Farron unless I. Oh, I already did sub. Oh, I don't have a sound alert for that. So anyway, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go check the hint sign at Link's house because that's good knowledge to have. The techniques in this game are so unique. Yeah, the Zora armor especially. I mean, Zora armor in Breath of the Wild is way better, but like, especially compared to what was had before, which was just a palette swap. Yeah, I genuinely think that the armor, especially the royal armor, or the what is it, the magic armor in this game is awesome. Even compared to Wind Waker's magic armor. Say that a Lanayru ice block puzzle gives you the male pill bug, which is required. He's a helping hand is water bombs, and that's it. So that's required. That's good knowledge. Lanayru ice block puzzle is gold bug required. Cool. Where? There's my tracker. Yeah. And water bombs, that could be good. It's not super important. I can buy those. Where? Horse. There you are. Actually, the stuff in this game unique. Yes. Kind of. The Indigo team is working on an original model. Oh yes, Indigo. I have definitely seen. I have seen a bunch of stuff with Indigo. Do you watch ZFG, for instance, by any chance? ZFG is a wonderful Ocarina of Time speedrunner. He's done a lot of Indigo content. Yes, Chapter 3 is in the works, is it not? Which is like the third part of the whole Indigo game, and they're gonna hopefully make it into, or not just hopefully, but they're going to make it into like a full-fledged, like full game ROM hack. No, opponent. But yeah, I definitely want to play Indigo on stream, but I really want to wait until Chapter 3 comes out, because that is, like, by what I've seen, like, with how much stuff you can do in Ocarina of Time, like, that is a beautiful, beautiful ROM hack. I mean, like, they should genuinely be working at Nintendo because of how good their stuff is. Oh, and I've got to stop. Because ZFG isn't a single person for one. And two, he cheats a lot. He cheats because he's a speedrunner. That's why he plays That's why he plays stuff. Also, ZFG is a single person. He is a single guy who was hired by Cloud Gaming. And then Cloud Gaming became extinct. And then he just became a streamer. Nope. That's why he does Ocarina of Time Randomizer the way he does. Cheating and casual players are still cheating nonetheless. Yeah, and he gets flack from his chat from that. And then he goes, "All right, I'll go do the normal thing." And then he does the normal thing, and I'm like, and he's like, "See, that was easier than doing it the way I did it." Wait, am I allowed access to the Sacred Grove? Is there any check in there? Is there? Can I get a check in the Sacred Grove right now? No, I can't. I don't think I can get a check in the Sacred Grove. There's the sake of not angering. Let's agree to disagree. All right. I just like his stuff. What do you mean by that? Like what do you, like what are you meaning by that? That he's not one person? I mean, I just don't understand. Like I'm not trying to be like angry or antagonistic or anything. I just really don't like it's a postal, probably not required. Da, 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 da. A key. The gate keys. Oh, nice. Nice. Da, da, da. There is a. I can't get it because I need the Gale Boomerang at least. What is that? Oh, it's a spinner. I need that. This type of debates on YouTube cause a lot of issues. Okay. If you think it's something that shouldn't be talked about, then I'll trust your judgment. Da, 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 South Hyrule. South Hyrule bug is the spinner. Okay. It's not just first impressions being a lot we know, and I don't want my first impression to be know it all. I get that. I think I also put off that kind of impression a lot, that I'm a know it all and like I care more about being right than having than being nice. But I genuinely do want to foster positive relationships. Oh my god, can you leave me alone? Online. Oh, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Change time of day. And why did I use the menu? Whatever. I need to go back to Southern Hyrule because I didn't get the Poe. I forgot about the Poe. I'll go grab that real quick. Would it have been faster if I just got on Epona? Probably. There's a Poe. If I get a PC, we should do co-op or T random. I basically know every nook and cranny of the overworld there. Same. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Small key for the Goron mines. There we go. Yay. I knew it'd give me a heart. Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time both have a mechanism where if you are low on a specific resource, you're more likely to get that resource from like a random drop. So uh from either like grass cutting or pots or stuff, if you only have one heart, you're more likely to get a heart. Actually, you're more likely to get a fairy than if you like, especially in Ocarina of Time, if you only have one heart, you're more you it's weird how it works. Fairies are normally not in the pool for like items that you can get from like random drops, but they become part of it when you're on one heart. This is rumored to be released on the Switch 2 and possibly send off an original Switch. That would be cool, but I don't need it since I already have Twilight Princess HD on my Wii U. I don't. I mean, it'd be cool for like a lot of fans of Twilight Princess who never had it. So I'm definitely in support of it coming out on Switch 2 and the Switch. But it's probably not going to be one of the games that I purchase for those consoles because, I already have those games. What I know for certain is going to be announced, and this is not me trying to be a know-it-all, but this is just me knowing as a fact, is that the remakes for Oracle of Seasons and Ages have been in development. Whether they still are in development is unknown to me, but I know they at least have been in development. The people who are broken only have a Switch. I bought my Wii U near launch, all the way back then. I had my Wii U. The first way I ever played Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U. All the way back in 2017. Oh my god, car grux are so annoying. Is that an orange rupee? Just a yellow rupee. Damn. Yes, I can confirm they're still in development. But yeah, Echoes of Wisdom has too many Oracle of Ages and Seasons stuff, especially given that it's the same engine as the Link's Awakening, that they at least had to be in development, So yeah. Them still being in development wouldn't surprise me. How they're going to be released, though, is another question, because them being released individually is probably not going to be is going to be kind of upsetting, especially since, they're probably going to be released as a $60 package. I would at least like them to be a dual release. You know what I mean? Is both of the games are in a single package, one thing that you buy. I have the armor. For some reason, this gives me this check because I have the armor. I thought it would only give me this check if I had. I wonder what would be the actual requirement for getting. Oh, the gate key. That's the requirement to actually getting this check. Is the gate key. That's what gives me this. At least one 3D game every 3 to 4 2D games. The Oracle games are next release. Yeah, but that's a general pattern, you know. Grezzo was the main developer for Echoes of Wisdom when they shouldn't be. Like Grezzo is just the remake team, you know. So having them in development for it was weird, but they made the engine for the Link's Awakening stuff, so it makes sense. But like, then you notice that there's at least all of the Oracle of Seasons in games. It's just I don't think a lot of people will be happy if they sell the Oracle games in a $60 package individually. Selling Oracle of Seasons and $60 and Oracle of Ages and $60 is just that doesn't make sense for Nintendo's bottom line. Is it nighttime still? It doesn't look like nighttime. I'm playing too much HD. Doesn't appear to be nighttime anymore. But yeah, there's an Oracle. There are 5 Oracle of Ages and Seasons bosses in that game. Or at least that's what I counted. In fact, one of the mid bosses for a dungeon in Echoes of Wisdom was an Oracle of Seasons boss. Not exactly. They used pop out 3D games left and right, but ever since TOTK and Breath of the Wild, they stopped trying to make as many 3D titles. Ever since OT focused heavily on 3D titles and remakes until quite recently. Well, yeah, half of Nintendo's like okay. Nintendo tries to make a new title every few years. God damn it. But then they'll go back to making like a new old title, like Echoes of Wisdom was. It uses the Link's Awakening engine, right? But they'll always constantly be making remakes using Grezzo, which is their subsidiary company who does all of the all the Zelda remakes. Oh my god. Sorry, it's just I'm not used to playing the GameCube version of this game. And Grezzo is almost always working on some remake of the game, of a game. So they'll release in tandem with one another. See that the Forest Temple Gale Boomerang is a Palace of Twilight Small Key, and that's all I need to know. I'm not going to mark that down. I'm just going to, that's one of the checks I'm going to have to get anyways in Forest Temple, so not all remakes are that great. I think in almost every. Ooh, that's that. If you were upset about ZFG causing me to be upset, that is the thing that would make me upset. MM3D is not only my favorite version of that game. It is my favorite game, not just favorite Zelda game. Favorite game of all time is MM3D. I think what they improve on with MM3D far surpasses all of the things that they messed up on. And I will admit there are a little bit of things that they've made some mistakes on, but not nearly equivalent to the things that they improved upon. If you go back to playing the original N64 version of that game, you'll see like what I mean. It's not just visual style, which was a real heavy improvement, but it was also due to the fact that there were just a lot more jank. It was Majora's Mask was not a complete game. Like it wasn't. It was only a year of development time, and I still love it. It's like one of the best story wise. It's like, oh, I love that game, but despite all of its jankiness and like constant glitches happening everywhere, but MM3D, the way that they took all of like the parts that were messed up, and granted, I think like the Great Bay stuff with the ice arrows, it was a little too far, but it was a response to people not knowing what the hell to do in that dungeon. Without the internet, Great Bay Temple is a really hard dungeon to do. MM is about as complete as Spirit Tracks. Yeah, that's comparable. I'd say that's about right. Like yeah, that's a respectable comparison. But like the bosses, there are like really there are three main complaints with MM3D, and that is the bosses with the mechanics with the eyes were kind of annoying. Two, the was Deku's four main complaints was Deku Link's like acceleration being wonky. Three was Zora Link not being able to swim fast without magic, and four was the ice arrows, right? Was ice arrows in Great Bay because they had all the sparkly stuff to show what you could freeze and whatever. And to my response to those is the boss stuff is a little annoying, but Georg, okay, Twin Mold is worse. Georg is so much better in MM3D. What is it? Goat is slightly worse, but not enough for it to be a problem. And Aldalwa is slightly worse, but not enough for it to be a problem. The Ice Arrow stuff, that was just to help people. It's a children's game, and that is just to help people not get lost in that dungeon, and I think that's respectable. Deku Link acceleration, it was already broken to begin with. They tried to fix it, and they just didn't fix the environment to help him. The acceleration was already wonky in the original game, and they tried to fix it by adding the physics stuff, but it wasn't a great fix. And Zora Link is a little annoying, but not enough. But not enough for it to be a problem. If you just get magic more often. But yeah, I love MM3D. But what makes MM3D better? What makes MM3D much better is the project. What is it? The retroactive. It was a project. It's a mod that you can use for MM3D in order to bring back all the old changes, which is how I mostly play the game. With all the old changes back. With the bad changes fixed, but all of the normal stuff that was good that they added, much better. No, okay. But yeah, I love Zelda. No Zelda game in the is bad in my opinion. Hard to play sometimes, but bad never. That's fair. Yeah. I have a lot of nuanced takes on Zelda games, especially since they're so vital to my growth. By the way, I'm just wandering around because I'm trying to remember all the checks that I can do. I'm stupid, but I also talking and playing game at the same time is not easy, especially for someone as stupid as me. So, but yeah. There's a chest in here, and I thought that you could enter here while it was dark, but apparently not. I have just started playing Spirit Tracks on my own, but I finished Phantom Hourglass, and I gotta say, that game is so hard to play. It is just so hard to play. Not bad. I think the dungeon design is pretty okay. The tower of the Temple of the Ocean King could use a lot of work. And the movement is really jank. But it's not a bad game. I would not call it a bad game. I really like it. I just wish that some of the problems were in it were just not a problem. But then again, I sort of cheated when it comes to that game. In order to make it more bearable, I installed the D-pad mod that was created by someone. I can't remember what their name was, but they were very good. They created a D-pad mod that like they created a D-pad mod which allows you to use the D-pad in order to like actually move around, so it's like more bearable to play than the touch screen. Spirit Tracks was amazing. I really want to get further in Spirit Tracks because so far the story is really good, in my opinion. With Spirit Tracks, it's a far elevation from Phantom Hourglass. Give me 1 second to drink some water. But yeah. Oh, I see your subscription on the activities feed. I did not see that. It didn't make a noise, so I didn't see it or notice it. But yeah. What am I gonna do now? I don't know where I'm at. I need Gale Boomerang. I need. Oh, dummy. There's like 5 checks in here. Wait till you get the Sand Wand and Bow of Light. Are those like not saved until the end? Are they like actually things that you can use in that game? Oh. What is this? Purple Rupee coming soon. I'm not gonna. I don't have a bomb bag, so the whoop was kind of meh though. Well, I thought the boomerang in Phantom Hourglass, but was super annoying to use. I really like how often they Zelda reuses their stuff. Does the sand rod work the same way it did back in you can use them both in the overworld? Does the sand rod work the same way it used to in Link Between Worlds? Or is it completely different functionality? Any explosives for that? That's just a blue rupee, not worth it. I forgot that depleting her spurs are much faster in this. Blue rupee. Oh my god. All right. I've also heard from some sources. Oh my god. I need a lantern to get that. I've also heard from some sources that the Tower of Spirits is much better than the Temple of the Ocean King. Now create sand pillars to block paths, stun sand-based enemies. Create a platform that rises below you and creates the equivalent paths amongst other few tricks. Well, I'll see when I get there in that game. I haven't played it in a while because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft off stream. What is that? Skybook. Okay. The Tower of Spirits is honestly amazing. I literally just started the game, so I learned about the demon and I met the first Locomo woman in can't remember where she was. Nope. I think I need to head back to Southern Hyrule so that I can head this direction. I hope I don't have to make the. That would suck. That'd be the worst way to get to Lanayru. Would be to have to build the bridge connecting Kakariko and stuff. The only bad thing about that game is the flute. It's my only problem. With how they describe the using of the flute, then yeah, I'd see how that could be an issue. Well, at least the way that I remember seeing it was just touch the touch screen in certain places. I also installed the D-pad mod on Spirit Tracks, but do you remember way back when that there was a piracy problem with Spirit Tracks? Spirit Tracks had this like piracy block, which would make it impossible for you to. What there was a bad dump of the game, is what it was, and so I had to fire use songs that registered double he double hockey sticks. Hmm. But yeah, there's a problem with there was a piracy thing that like Nintendo put into Spirit Tracks in order to make it so that you couldn't pirate the game, and the way that the way the D-pad mod worked is that you needed to use the pirated version of the game for it to actually work. I wish that this game didn't arbitrarily slow you down in certain areas. Oh my god. Nope. Well, now that I'm in Linearu, I can get forest, snow, and ocean territories are fine. The fire, sand, and dark territories are crap with the main protagonist songs. Main progression songs. I'll figure out what that means when I get there. I hope I don't consider it bad enough that I have to like quit the game because of it, because I do want to play that game. Is that an orange rupee? Yes, it is. Nice orange rupee. Can I please get a heart? Can I please get a waffle? Nice, a rupee. Whatever. I'll try my hand at the being dropped from the sky with a cuckoo in my hands. Hopefully, there'll be like a piece of heart or a heart container in one of those chests. Because honestly, Lake Hylia is one of the best places for early game checks. It's just unfortunate that you have to be shot from a cannon like 5 times. You will get frustrated. So if you need to keep trying off camera later, 3 progression songs. So well, I don't. I'm playing that game off stream, like, and not being not recorded or anything, just like for my own enjoyment. Before I want to play it on stream, I want to know like all of like the intricacies of the game before I give it a try on stream. So I'm just playing it for my own enjoyment. Oh, that is so. Oh, that is. If that was important, I'm going to be so upset. Actually, an encyclopedia. I pride myself on being one of the few people who know possibly the most about Zelda lore. I know that I'm not the best. I'm fully aware that I'm not the best. But I want to get into the game and know everything that I can from my own point of view. I want to like learn it all and, get lost and try and figure it out. So, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be a game that I play on my own until I beat it, until I complete it rather. Because I've already completed Phantom Hourglass and getting all the shit parts was so annoying. But I did complete it, and I want to do the same on my own for Spirit Tracks because completing a game is going to take so much time that it's honestly not worth it for to do it on stream. I can't even read that. I was going to go down and read that sign, but I don't have iron boots. I only went in here to regain health because I was annoyed by the noise that it was making. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, there are like 3 pose that I can get. Spirit Tracks is my only blind spot when it comes to Zelda because I have played and completed almost every Zelda game like that has ever been released, and I want to add Spirit Tracks to my collection. 20 side quests. That's pretty normal for a Zelda game. What I don't like, what I don't like about the side quests in Zelda, especially in modern Zelda, is like Echoes of Wisdom. All of the side quests are the same thing. They're all just cool, like show me this thing. I wish you could go back to like how old Zelda was with like all the side quests like having multifaceted stuff. You will want to give up. That's fine. I felt that way before with Zelda. I have literally skimmed, like not just skimmed through, I've combed through the pages of the Zelda wiki. I know almost every entry of every single enemy in the entire Zelda lore. I know which games almost every single enemy ever appeared in Zelda. I know which games they've all appeared in. Even Spirit Tracks, even though I never played the game, it's mostly all the enemies that are in Phantom Hourglass plus a couple extra. So if I want to give up, I'll just go to the wiki. But don't, because when you finally push past the progressive songs and you get to the end of the story, it is the best handheld Zelda game to exist, in my opinion. All right. I gotta say though, I don't think it's breaking my charts like for like my favorite Zelda games in general. Because Majora's Mask is gonna stay on the top of that list forever. Wolf. I don't know what song that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be? What song is that? Spirit? What's the Requiem of Spirit? The Adams Bosses anything is original and it's not a copy paste typical Zelda story. The story has so many unique aspects it blew my mind. Also, counts as a console. I know. I'm fully aware counts as a console, even though they had a 3D release. It had the 3DS release of it, because I would still consider Breath of the Wild a console Zelda game, even though the Nintendo Switch can be handhelds. I don't think we're gonna ever have like that handheld Zelda feel again with like the Switch anymore, because Nintendo really likes to make it so that all the different styles of play are still available. How castle key. So if you don't want to use the touchpad, you don't have to. To this day, it's still the best handheld experience. Yeah. Well, I just I just don't see how you'd be able to get past like the D-pad, like not being able to use the D-pad to move. That was literally a deal breaker for me. I literally would not play the game until I could get the D-pad mod working. Oh, and Spirit Tracks was such a problem with the D-pad mod. There's so many different reasons why you had to restart. It was just ugh. Ouchie. All right. Oh, it's because the controls for the touchscreen are finicky. Was that the problem? Okay, I'm gonna be for real. I'm playing Spirit Tracks on my Wii U because it released for the Wii U. Or did it? Yeah, it did. I'm almost positive it did. Yeah, officially it did. Yeah. So I'm playing it on my Wii U, and if it wasn't released officially, you could always just dump the ROM into the Wii U because it's one of the best. The Wii U is like the best DS emulator ever because it literally is like whatever. Anyway, so I'm playing it on my Wii U, and I thought it was just because my Wii U touchpad was bad, but is it really just how like Phantom Hourglass doing that to me? I don't think I can make it to the aisle. I'm gonna have to be shot like 2 more times. This is gonna be annoying. Spirit Tracks issues. I can't get that pose attention, so I literally have to go get back up, get shot out of the cannon, go like jump from the top of the cuckoo, all to just get that Poe because I forgot to change time. I need to get that item from atop the pyramid anyway, so I got to do this all over again anyway. And it's also annoying because the two chests that are on top of the Phantom Hourglass, for example, rolling is a hit or a miss, and sometimes it doesn't register. The screen taps, let alone rolling. Rolling in Phantom Hourglass wasn't with a screen tap. It was with by making circles at the edge of the screen, wasn't it? But I didn't need to deal with that anyway because again, I played with the D-pad mod. So spear checks, you double tap to roll. You can spin easily, thrust and everything. Yeah, I thought the especially the combat in Phantom Hourglass was really weak. Like, and also like abnormally challenging. I was so happy that the D-pad mod made it so that you could target enemies. Because with the D-pad mod, you can just target enemies. So that you didn't need to actually tap on them or anything, and it was all just easy. I did it again. I did exactly what I did before again. I overshot by like a foot. That's annoying. I gotta get shot from a cannon again. Yippee! Oh, I also forgot to mark Shadow Crystal. And I wish I was good at video games. Pick this up. On Spirit Tracks, it's Eevee, Phantom Hourglass again. I tapped 3 times for the life of me, and the cannon wouldn't shoot. I never had problems with the cannon that badly. I got like a chain of 100 rupees from hitting those. What were those things? They were like little like ghosty things in like the sea that you just shoot and they give you rupees for doing that. Awesome. I did all that work for a red rupee. Hopefully the Poe is a lot better. Oh my god. Whatever. It should be able to come down from there. Oh, and there was heart piece. Awesome. Glad I called that. Is there anything I can get with just what I have other than like the base stuff? I don't think so. Let me get up. Oh, I also need to get those 2 chests, which is going to be so annoying. Oh, thank you, GameCube controls. That is so awesome. I was just trying to turn. Instead, Wolf Link decides to just jump into the water. Oh, as a Zelda man, I recommend you try Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Uh, Dawn of Sorrow was on the DS, wasn't it? The thing is, I also love Metroid, so I should honestly play more Castlevania games. Being a fan of Metroid and Zelda, it's just never been like the first thing that I'd buy. At the store when I'm like deciding to buy a new game. So All right, there are only two more checks down here, and I wonder if like that I can get down here. Oh, should I get them? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to get Aru's memo. The Aru's memo check. I need to go get that. Not all Castlevania games are good, but Dawn of Sorrow was amazing. I mean, yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about Castlevania 2 on the NES, but I've also heard a lot of bad things about Zelda 2 on the NES. And then I played Zelda 2 on the NES, and I realized they were right. Zelda 2 on the NES is bad. Oh, I hate these bots. Sorry about that. Nice. Okay. There are only two chests that I can get now, and they're both on top of the. It's really unlikely that they'd be good items, but I have to check them because my brain won't let me leave until I've gotten everything. And it'll kill me if I don't. You get souls, which give you power. Then you get relics, which function like Zelda items, roadblocks, and then unlock new areas. Come here. Come here, chicken. You immortal craps. Then you upgrade your weapons using souls, basically become a god. Then you can find the most powerful souls to equip to deal major damage between yours and your special. That sounds cool. I'll probably check it out. I have a huge backlogs of things that I need to get done in like games I need to play and finish. Your god tier weapons and your abilities, it's basically the best alternative to Zelda. Hmm. And it's still positioned like a Metroidvania, right? Wherein you go and find random areas and order to like in your upgrades will help you get through those areas, and it's basically you just got to look around and collect stuff. That's what I loved Metroid Prime. I can't wait until Metroid Prime 4 comes out. I wish there was an easier way to play Metroid Prime 1 through 3. I mean, they just made the Metroid Prime remastered thing on the Nintendo Switch. But in my opinion, like that's just one of the games, you know? If they just release the Metroid Prime trilogy again, I'm sure everyone would be eating it up. But no, Nintendo is greedy and they're probably going to release all three separately and it's going to be really annoying. And they're all going to be priced at $60 like the first remastered game was. And people will want to play it because they can't play the original games and it'll be a whole thing. Yeah, it's Metro. 100% Metrovia. Secret areas, new enemies, secret bosses, 3 different endings. Beating the game unlocks 2 bonus modes, Richter and Boss Rush. It unlocks hard mode. All right. Yeah, it's definitely something I want to check out then. Oh, that's weird. Now I need to go get the. I've gotten basically every check that I can possibly get now down here, so I'm gonna have to, go back up and grab some more checks. Like for instance, this check, which is really annoying. Completing boss rush is the fastest time. In the fastest time needed, unlocks the rocket launcher in the shop for repeat playthroughs. That sounds sick. Oh, no. All right, I gotta lock in now because the controls on this are pretty jank, so I gotta make sure that I don't run into a wall. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Well, I already got the goal, which is 10,000, so don't need to worry after that. Oof, that was. Da, da, da. I also have not marked any of the bugs I've collected. I gotta check. Female butterfly, pillbug female, and oh, and there's another one. Nice. Female grasshopper. I don't want to talk to her because if I talk to her, then she's gonna spawn the evil guys, and then she's gonna pull me into the shadow beast, and then she pulls me into her cabin, and I don't have a bow right now. I miss TP. I wonder when they're gonna make a TPHD randomizer. Maybe after the Switch version of the game comes out, because I know they've made a Skyward Sword HD randomizer, which is something I want to play, especially since I don't think that I don't know how well Skyward Sword HD randomizer would be, because I don't know, like, a bunch of different game states happen, and I don't like they can't happen all at the same time in order for you to go get the weapons, and what triggers those game states is really not well known. So, oh, that's the third wolf. No, it's the second wolf. Change time of day. I also wish that you could change the time of day in Twilight Princess like you can in Ocarina of Time, because waiting for nighttime for the pose was such a stressful and annoying thing. All right. Can you give me 1 second? I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oof. Didn't mean to kick my desk. I just came back to see that message. So you said getting souls in Dawn of Sorrow is complete RNG. Is it like collecting materials from like monsters in like certain Zelda games in order to like make upgrades to your character? Ooh, oh no. I nearly fell. Ah, my Wii remote. There we go. Um I like how I haven't found a single item to put in my X or Y slots. I'll wait for the day when I get the big bomb bag before I get any of the normal bomb bags. Oh no, I need to fall all the way down. Oh, that was unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. I saw my cat out of the corner of my eye. All right. Oh, another orange rupee. Okay. That's a lot of rupees. Okay. I don't want to get another orange rupee. Man, I've been getting nothing but heart containers. I hate to say this, but it's worse. It's basically every single enemy except one appearance. Enemies have a drop percentage harder. Enemies have a drop percentage as low as 0.1% without buffing your luck stats. Oof. Oh, come on. Right when I'm saying I don't want to get another high value rupee. All right. I'm going to go get Ashay's. Should I go get Ashay's sketch? What are the chances that it's another rupee? I mean, not like it can't be, right? Like it can't be another rupee. I'm gonna go get Ashay's sketch, and it's gonna be an item. You just watch. Right? Ones that are low are god tier souls and you really want them. Oh, so the more difficult the enemy, the lower the drop percentage because they have better souls. Oh, bomb bag. Awesome. Cool. Bomb bag just opened this up a lot. Okay, should I go get Okay. I'll take myself to the Nehru through here. I still don't have boomerang or claw shot, so can't get things that are up high. Which is a little annoying, but them's the breaks, you know. Oh, I didn't go look for the no, I'm pretty sure the sign was underwater anyways. I couldn't go get it. You move slightly faster as a dog than you do normally. For example, a bat soul is easy to get, but a giant axe armor can take hours. I see. It's a key. Where's the bug? Oh, bug's over there. Or a bug normally is. What is it actually? Slingshot. I have a ranged weapon option. I once had a seed where the slingshot was in Hyrule Castle. This looks like another bomb bag. Is that what I saw? Oh no, it's a bottle with milk. They say the city in the sky, Arrowful's chest is of water bombs, and that's it. Also, most souls can be upgraded by gathering up to 9, so either 1 soul, 4 souls, or 9 souls is your max power soul, depending on the soul. I see. I'll have to see what that's like in game because you said they're like Zelda things. So I imagine each upgrade is dependent on like what the enemy is representative of. For a pulse cell, no. That is good knowledge to have. Time to get Agatha. Oh, yeah, I'll get Agatha. Like the stuff that you can turn the souls into, or like the soul's usefulness is like each soul is apparently different per enemy. So is the things that you can do with the souls basically the same as like the things that the enemy can do? Because that sounds like a very Nintendo thing that they would do. House of Twilight. That was that's annoying. Okay, 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. Water bombs, and they just disappeared because I can't fit them in my bomb bag. Oh, that's upsetting. It's the same as the enemy, but you don't just find god tier weapons lying around the castle. You need souls to upgrade your weapons. Hmm. One upgrade uses one soul. Each grade requires a specific soul. I see. Another post soul. Nope, that's an orange rupee. It's a very grindy game. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Speaking of gathered, I am not getting very good items. Okay. I have a bunch of rupees. Oh, I didn't know where the sign was in Hyrule Castle. There it is. I love how every time we say soul, you find a post soul in TPR. Yeah, I know that. I know. Cool. At least that's good knowledge that the cat's hide and seek is junk. Sorry, I had to write that down because I'm not going to be doing the hide and seek for a very long time. So I can check. I think I'm going to have to. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I forgot about this, Poe. Really? It's really rare that my dog here just misses entirely. Ah, it's a rupee. Okay. I'm going to warp to CAC now. I'm gonna buy a few of. Oh, bumps! I have bumps. I just realized I have bumps, and that this sign is right here. Nope. Okay. I. Oh my god. I haven't gotten a good item in a while, so I literally forgot where the thing is. The button is to press it. I have. What is it? Zora armor. Ooh, Zora armor looks pretty cool. I can't open it. It's a chest. That's really annoying. That's all right. That it still wasn't useless me opening that thing. I can grab the cats now. Or not cats, cuckoos. Why did I say cats? You need a cuckoo to get the most annoying chests in this village. The Gways are circling around me. Awesome. More postals. I just remembered to check that I missed in Hyrule Castle. But it's all right. I don't want to grab any more checks until I can spend some rupees. So I'm going to spend some rupees here. Because I know that if you buy the item that is in like the slot in Malomart, you will get the item that it normally spawns as, but not important items like the Highland shield, but the wooden shield should appear. Which wooden shield would be useful for me in combat. So this should turn into the wooden shield. ₹500. Okay, that gives me one more check I can do. Oh, that must have been Randomizer 1.1 that I thought I could get the wooden shield from there, but apparently not. Oh, I'm an idiot. There are 2 checks that I missed in Ordon. Okay. Okay, so the checks I need to do. I don't have a weapon, but I can do this. I've done it before without a weapon. So for this side quest, I normally just hug this side, like next to the gorge, because Cargaroks are less likely to bother you when you're over here. Doesn't mean they won't bother you, it's just they're less likely to. And levers don't attack you. Levers got to be the most annoying thing during this, like, this carry side quest thing. All right. I think we're on the home stretch now. Spring water if you poured it on me. Okay. Of course, it's a yellow rupee. Thanks for carrying that water over here. Here's $10 for your work. Okay, now I can. Man, the guards of Hyrule do nothing. There are two birds and two goblins attacking people trying to get into Hyrule Castle. Castletown, sorry. Now I need to head to Giovanni's house because I remember that there's a Poe in his house. Really? Purple Ruby. Okay. Oh, also forgot that I've already done all three of the vessel light things because I start with that. That's the rule I start with. Is there any other check? Oh. Oh, one sec. All right. Are there any items I need that are in between those places? Gorons were more lovable in OOT. That's an opinion you can have. I don't know. I think they looked more. I don't think they're jerks. I think they're more responsible. In my opinion, I think they're just more responsible. I think even if you especially look at the lore of these games, these guys had to be saved by the hero. No, they didn't have to be saved by the hero of time. No, that's the adult timeline. But these guys went through it, nearly starved to death because Ganondorf blocked off their food source. I think they're just trying to be more independent. And they are generally more responsible in this than they are in Ocarina of Time. They often get themselves into trouble and stuff. I think they're just a lot more doofy in Ocarina of Time. They seem more like a cuddly little plaything in Ocarina of Time, and now they actually seem like the hulking brutes that they're supposed to be. They're giant creatures with enormous strength. That's still a key. I have bombs, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Can't remember if it's this grotto or the other grotto. I'll check this one first. See if it's this one. Because I know there are 2 grottos in this section of Hyrule Field. Let's go check. Oh, this was the lantern one. I need the lantern for this one. Okay. That's the spider grotto. I need the Chew grotto, I think. Unless the Chew grotto. No, the Chew grotto doesn't have a chest in this version of the game, does it? I think it only has chews in it. The number of grottos in MM is unbearable. Yeah, but the grottos only matter if you're doing MMR, which most people aren't doing MMR and MM. There's only like 10 that you need to know the location of. Especially since you lose a lot of your resources more often in Majora's Mask. They're just meant to be places where you can get your stuff, like your resources back. MMR is a nightmare. Yeah, unless Majora's Mask is your favorite Zelda game, like it is for me. Don't mean to brag, but MMR is like rarely giving me a hard time. Especially since I memorized like the paths in the Mystery Woods. And the second day is the only day that really matters for the Mystery Woods because that's the only day that has a grotto. Yeah, it doesn't have a. Okay. So I just killed all those choo-choos for fun because they do they that grotto doesn't have a chest. It only has a chest in Majora's Mask. Sorry, Twilight Princess HD. And the reason I know that grotto has a chest in HD is because it has one of the it has the stamp. Look, mister, I could run circles around you in TP and OOT. Try me, hee hee. Oh, screw that Tektite. Tektites are my least favorite enemy in Zelda history. Tektites are unbearable. Okay. Just trying to remember all the checks that I'm missing. Oh, I can get a few more checks in Farron now that I have bombs. Oh, and of course, I'm stupid. Forgot about the whole cave in Lake Hylia that has like a million checks in it. Okay. I'm gonna go get that real quick, and then I'm gonna do the cave in the Kakariko Gorge, and probably the cave in Farron, if I'm being honest with myself. Forgot that was a grotto. Oh, forgot it was a bad grotto too. I challenge you to an OOT minor glitches run early bottle in the well, and I don't accept that challenge because I don't really. I am not as good of a streamer as I want to be, and I don't engage with viewers that well. It's just I like to keep my distance when I'm playing stuff, so I don't like making friends with people that I don't know on stream. I don't want to be rude. It's just that's the boundary I have. And that I don't want to, like, well, I don't stream at all, but that's fair. Open. The where drop it. Another orange rupee. I can't see that well in the dark. Oh, come on. Bad link. Drop the Goron. No cookies. Or no cookies. Come on. There's the skybook. All right. Okay. Drop bomb. Open it. The big key for Hyrule Castle. Nice. At least I know I have it. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. Oh, this is the place with the giant gaps. And the Tektites, my least favorite enemy in Zelda. Awesome. That's wonderful. Tektites are the worst. I like how in Echoes of Wisdom they created bomb bugs are the worst. Yeah, but you only see them like 3 times. Oh. And Tektites are like pretty consistently bad in almost every Zelda game that they appear in. Like Zelda 1 Tektites, they're bad. Zelda 2 Tektites, they're bad. A Link to the Past Tektites, oof, they're bad. Like there's not a single instance of Tektites where you see them where you look at them and they're like, "Oh, yes, I want to fight this thing." Bomb bugs? How often are you encountering though? How often are you slowing down enough to be like, "Oh, yes, I want to fight this thing"? Oh, it's either easily avoidable, but they're still not fun to encounter. Dungeon map for Snow Peak. Cool. I wish you could bomb the BMOS like you could in Ocarina of Time. Okay. I don't remember this. I remember this hallway. Okay. Come on. I wish I had a lantern. I run past my enemies in Zelda. Says no XP system, so why fight them? And to be fair, OOT Water Temple Tektites are fun. What? No, they're not. You're telling me you love those moments where you're going through the water temple and you just get attacked from above by a Tektite for no reason because you're walking on the bottom floor? You telling me that's an enjoyable experience? Or when you come across them, like 6 of them in a room, and the only thing you can do is just shoot at them with a bow Because if you really went into the water with them, you'd probably get stun locked. Yes, they are. You classified fun as challenging and interesting. That's not interesting. It's just damage for no reason. Because it's not like you can like there's a great counter to them. And also seeing six of them in the water and shooting at them from afar with a bow, because that's like the only. No, it's not. I did classify fun as challenging and interesting, but it's not interesting and it's hardly challenging. If you want a challenging and interesting enemy, go for a Darknet. They say the yellow boopy can be found in Arbiter's grounds. I'm an idiot. Somehow the placements make them challenging. No, they don't. They're either easily seeable, or or that you just can't see them and they just damage you because I don't know, you were standing in the wrong place for too long. That's not challenging. That's either not challenging at all or too challenge or just like damage. Challenging would make them an obstacle that you have to overcome through your wit and your reason. Your using your bow from like a mile away is not wit. It's like the only option. Another thing about Tektites is a lot of what they do just doesn't feel fair. Like you didn't like they damaged you and they didn't earn it. Like you drew your sword faster, you swung it faster, but they still did damage to you because they just like don't take damage sometimes, like then. And in 2D Zelda games, they're impossible to defend against. You can't shield against them. They just jump over your head and they move so erratically that like you just can't like beat them. You have to get lucky with them in the 2D Zelda games. Fire keys aren't fair. I think fire keys are more fair than Tektites in my opinion, because they're obvious. They're giant and glowing. They move in the air in a way that your camera can always catch them, and you never miss with Z targeting. Okay. Oh, awesome. Phantom Hourglass didn't change my views on fire keys. Unless you get a wooden shield for almost the entire game. Okay. my god. Oh my god. Going around in the dark is really annoying. Oh, that's right. Torch slugs are ambush predators in this game. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Wolflink, for just jumping over it and then taking damage by landing on it. Okay. Oh, the Dodongo. Oh, come on. Awesome. I remember when I had to fight all of these in a gauntlet because I had the Wolflink amiibo. Oh my god. I wish torch slugs could drop. Why'd I take damage from that? Okay. This corridor I can just jump through because there's no gaps in the floor and there's no nothing that can kill me. There should be grass over here, isn't there? There we go. Hearts. Finally, some hearts. Sick. Nice. There's a sign that says there's something good beyond this point. The middle bar that shows me way past. The right path. Imagine hero mode rando. Yeah, that's an option in the randomizer settings where you can take double damage. Is this? Literally can't tell. Okay, I can drop from down here. Okay. I remember this corridor also having gaps in the floor. No, it's this one. Oh, why'd I press A? Why'd I press A? I could have just pressed B. Okay. I don't even think this is in logic, anyways. I'm just going to leave because I'm going to give myself an aneurysm if I keep going through that. I'll do this one instead. In the HD version, the sense makes it a lot easier to travel in the dark without dying. They just had a better lighting thing. Did you randomize grass? I did not. That's not an option in the randomizer. I'm aware. Generally, I think it's easier to do. It's easier to make N64 randomizers than it is to make GameCube randomizers. Why am I doing that? I remember where all the chests are. I love how in Zelda, rats are just vicious animals that kill everything on sight. And in real life, rats are tiny rodents. Oh my god. More water bombs that I don't want to, that I can't use. What the what? What the hell? Why are they attacking so fast? Sculptures have like a 3-second wind up normally. What the hell? That sculpture was ready. That sculpture was like, all right, time to kill this thing. Right here, right now. What the? Oh, that's the path I didn't go down. And I can't go down it just yet because I don't have any bombs in my. And of course, I need the lantern in order to go do this. Neat. Glad I did all this for nothing. Time to go back to the Farron Woods. If I find the lantern in the Farron Woods cave, I'm gonna. Okay. I don't have bombs. I need bombs to get past the webs. Last Seed 2, the one that crashed, there was a Dominion rod in a tree, and I went and grabbed it, and it was an ice trap. At least the game's consistent. You need a Dominion rod? Oh, that's fine. Take an ice trap. No, I didn't mean to howl. I just meant to run fast. Awesome. Nice. Okay. I also thought that there was a web in there. Male ant. Nope, didn't mean to say that I collected it. I meant to say that I... I want you to know I left a popular YouTube stream to watch you, and I don't regret it. I just wish there was game volume. You're fantastic, dude. Am I dumb? There we go. No longer being dumb. There was audio problems before you joined the stream, and the music was really buggy and really loud and really obnoxious and like grating on the ears. So I turned it off for you, like for anyone watching, so that they wouldn't have to hear that while I fixed the audio problem. Forgot to change it back when I fixed the audio problem though. So I've been hearing it just fine. Sorry about that. The game volume thing wasn't intentional? No. That was just due to the fact that it was bugged earlier. It was bad. You can go back in the stream and you can listen to it. It was awful. So I made sure to turn that off for anyone who wanted to watch it because it was bad. I did not know. I forgot to turn it back on. What the heck? I'm at a loss for other things I can check right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember some checks now. That's the thing is, I always constantly forget. I'm like, I'm missing something. Where's the next one? And then I go, oh, yeah. There's a grotto in South Hyrule Field that's just sitting there. I keep changing the words so I don't get flagged, by the way. If you have a Discord, I'd like to... Oh, I do not have a Discord. Then again, like literally, I get 1 to 2 viewers a stream. So it's not super often that like people want to, you know, spend time and watch the stuff I have to do. You're 1 in like 100. Like very few people come in and actually sit down and listen to me yap on about Zelda and watch me like get lost for an hour looking for a check and not have a sword the entire time. I was thinking about making one when I, you know, had more regular viewers that showed up. Literally the only people that show up more often than a handful of times are like my actual friends, and I have a Discord with them. But other than that, it's just, you know, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe. Then again, I haven't been doing a lot of good things. I know I'm not doing everything that I could be doing to grow as a channel in person. Like I don't create YouTube videos. I'm trying to create YouTube videos, but like it's hard by yourself to find something to make a video about. GBA, Castlevania, Ario, Sara, Rando would probably be cool to watch, by the way. Yeah, I'd have to get... For randos like that, I'd have to get a map tracker so that I could find all the checks that I'm missing. Right now... You'd have to beat the original game first. Yeah. Just wandering, trying to remember where I can go. I got all the checks in Kakariko. Without a bow, I'm sort of just looking around, trying to find something. Can't get that. Is there something I missed in Lake Hylia? No, I don't have a claw shot. Can't get anything in Lake Hylia. I know where the spinner is. I just don't know where a boomerang is to get it. Arya is basically dinosaur without upgrading weapons. Instead, you find god tier weapons just lying around. Huh. I don't have Aru's memo. Can't go to Gerudo. I need the ball and chain in order to get the ice thing. This does not have anything in it for me. Depending on whether you're finding or upgrading, you can start with either both. Games have New Game Plus. That's cool. if this is what I need, then I'm gonna be very upset because I thought that this was a different grotto. Nope. It's not what I need. I'll try my hand at the fishing hole. Yeah, so for done, I recommend upgrading your most used 2 weapons sets to max. You can switch between 2 sets on the fly. Yeah, I'll probably check that game out. The GBA Aria of Sorrow. Okay. Give it a look in the fishing hole. GBA Aria of Sorrow. Dawn of Sorrow is called Dawn of Sorrow because it's on the DS. Dawn of Sorrow DS. Also, the 3DS version, Castlevania, has 2 titles, and both of them are allusions to the fact that they are on the 3DS. It's like Mirror of Fate in something, and another title, which I can't remember, but it's meant to be a nod to the fact that there's 2 screens on it, and that there are, and then like it's a Mirror of Illusion or something. It's a postal. Let's see if this sign has a hint on what is in it. I might end stream soon, by the way. Not because I'm upset at the randomizer or anything, which would be a valid reason for me to end stream, but but because my throat is getting, my throat is getting in pain. Like, I have a sore throat now because of me talking for so long. So, I might end stream in like 5 minutes so that I could nurse my throat back to health and, yeah. I also don't want to check spoiler log. DS Castlevania titles are hard. Yeah, well, I'm a bit of a gamer, so it should be fine. Says me, who's desperately searching around for anything that I can do. I'll check what this bug is and see if it... Even on easy, they're hard. It's a sword upgrade. That would be lovely to have. I would love to have a sword right now. Oh, I can go get the Master Sword. Thank you for the temple of time. Rogue 89869. Yellow rupee. That's your Discord? Okay. I can send you a request, but I can't make no promises on me being very active on Discord. I'm really bad at making friends online, and I have a lot of boundaries. So I like to keep my distance with people. So I might not be super like responsive or down to hang out all that often. But that's just how I am as a person. So I'm not as outgoing as I'd like to be when it comes to making new friends, because I just know that there's a lot of weirdos on the internet. And I'm not saying you're one of them, but that I just don't want to get burned on them, you know? Well, I understand. I've gotten some RP servers to keep up and running, so most of you asking me about stream times. I typically post my stream times on my Blue Sky account. So I typically don't know that I'm going to stream until the day I am streaming, because I decide to stream on a whim, you know. But I always stream at 5 p.m. PST. That's a constant. I stream at 5 p.m. PST and about 3 times a week. Oh, come on. Just cut the vine. PST? Yeah, Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just cut the... Wolf Link is going to be the bane of my existence. I have one request. Could you send me an MM rando file for N64? I never got to try it. So here's the thing. I cannot legally say that I am allowed to. I can't legally say I can do that because I am on the internet and I am a streamer. But wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, because I can, it is very not legal for me to share that. But I'll see what I can do. Oh, finally! Finally! I randomly cut the thing. You're totally fine. But you just want... My cat is here. What? Come here, girl. Sorry, it's my cat. Alright. I did a lot of checks.
my throat is in a lot of pain. I streamed for 3 hours, 2 minutes. That's pretty long for me, actually. It's a pretty long stream. Anyway, I will, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I can send you a message on Discord. It's fine. But, throat hurts. And I'm going to end stream today. I might stream, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. Okay. Yeah, I can probably stream tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. But yeah. Anyway, I'm Professor Santos. Thank you for joining me. If you have, I'm gonna